I feel like it's devaluing us as women because we've had this conversation over the past 2 hours.
Oh, that this is the same thing every woman.
Smart and we are as motivated and we're as capable as men. So who's to say that I'm not making enough money for my man to stay at home? You know, so like I feel like that's a double-edged sword, and you're poking the bear.
I'm gonna ask this question. This is a very serious question, Shannon, and please, Shenequa, answer that. How is a stay-at-home mom a devaluing of womanhood?
What's wrong with that? That's beautiful.
I think that's the amazing, most beautiful thing that a woman can ever do. I, as a man, cannot hold down a household like a woman can. I cannot create a home like a woman can. That is an absolute beautiful thing that I'm amazed every day that I walk into the house and see my woman being the mother that she is and taking care of the house. How is that a thing that we now call devaluing women when they do that? I don't understand that.
But that's what you said.
I just made that as a comment.
It's not though. But
you
again,
just said, by reducing women to stay at home, we are devaluing what they can do. We are not.
How? Who said that?
That's your comment. You've just
made
a comment about 5 minutes ago.
I asked you if the guy could be financially independent enough if you have that option, but you're like, well, why? That's like devaluing my independence as a woman right now.
No. Again, you guys are twisting, and like we need to go back to the recording. That's not what I said at all. I said we are devaluing the fact that a woman can do the same thing for a man in this day and age. And so that's taking away from the capability of what a woman can do. That's not me saying, so don't put words in my mouth. That's not me saying that it's taking away from the patronage of a woman staying at home at all.
So you would prefer, so when you said that a woman can do that for a man, are you saying that you would prefer to be the financial supportive for the man?
Fuck no.
Right. So what do you mean? So what do you mean by that? So what do you mean by that?
So what do you mean?
What do I mean by what?
You just said that I can do it. Yeah. That's what you said.
I'm saying stop taking away that the fact that only a man can be the sole breadwinner of a household and a woman can't in this day and age. That we're talking about modern, we're not talking about 50 years ago. We're talking about the modern dating era. So
you
listen
just
to what
you prefer to have
stop
a man.
interrupting me.
Go ahead.
In the modern dating era, I think we need to both show like you guys are all flustered and now I don't know what to say. Word to God.
We can be equal.
Like, exactly. If we're talking about the modern dating world, okay, you need to be able to accept the fact that a man can provide for his family just as a woman can provide for her family.
And maybe better.
And maybe better. I have so many friends where the wife is an attorney and the husband is an elementary school teacher. Who do you think is the main breadwinner in that situation? And who do you think still expects the woman to come home and do all the woman, like, wife responsibilities and the mom? Like she's still expected to get home and cook dinner and get the kids' lunches together and get the kids ready for bed while he's all over here getting off work at 3 p.m. and she still has to get on her fucking laptop at midnight. So that's what I'm saying in the world of working, okay? Like a woman can equally be the breadwinner the same way a man can. That's not to say that I'm taking away from the heritage or, you know, the recognition that you can have a well-rounded household with the wife staying at home or a woman staying at home or your spouse, whatever it might be, whatever your partnership is in this day and age, whatever that might be.
Because I can say this, I was married and I was a stay-at-home mom and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. For me, I think staying at home is harder than actually getting up and going to work, in my opinion. I didn't like it.
Because it doesn't stop.
Right. You know, like your job is continuous. Even when their dad got home, they didn't want daddy. They still wanted mommy. I needed a break. So I don't think staying at home devalued. Like I feel like stay-at-home moms need a paycheck. It's hard. But I also feel like in this day and age, women who are not given a choice We have to be the breadwinner. We have to be the mom. We have to be the dad. We have to get up and go to work our 80 hours every 2 weeks or maybe more. We still have to come home and be a mom, sick, tired, frustrated, sad, happy. It doesn't stop. So would the option be nice? Of course. But am I going to take you up on it? No, I want to be my own boss. Like, I want to make my own money, because if you leave me in 2 years, what am I left with? I want to know that I can make it for myself. And I feel like what men have created for women, like, y'all put us in a situation where we have to make sure we're okay. We can't depend on you to be stay-at-home moms anymore. And that's why women aren't.
Well, let's be honest too. It's very hard to have a single, I mean, clearly, my friend over here, you're very blessed. You're very blessed. But I mean, I don't know how it is in other parts of the world right now. Here in the States, very hard to have a single income household. It's extra, like, to have a quality of living, very hard. Like, I don't know a single couple. I don't know a single couple out there where I'm making $100,000 a year, he's making $100,000 a year, and we come together. I'm like, oh, I just want to be a stay-at-home wife, and also we can just go down to $100,000 a year, like, income for two of us now. I mean, introduce me to that. Clearly, you're very blessed that you can do that.
Who?
You.
No.
Having the stay-at-home wife with 2 kids.
This is 10 years of hard work that I have to go on.
Okay, so congratulations. Right? Again, so clearly you're very blessed.
Okay, it's not blessed, it's hard work. And the reason for the hard work
you're very blessed.
That's a blessing.
That's a blessing.
It is a blessing. It really
that you've been able to have the gumption, the physical ability, the intellect, all of the above to.
So if you were to say that to a man, okay, you just have to be blessed to be able to provide for your family. Is that productive? Or would you rather say, hey, it took me over 10 years. There are certain values that I had to build as a man. Here are they. Get up in the morning and go to work. Why? Work shouldn't make you happy. The byproduct of what work will give you as an option should be the thing that makes you happy.
Are you fucking
That's much more productive.
I feel like he's reading a script. Do you?
But I feel like you're saying because that's hard work. There are men who work really hard, but they still can't afford to have their wives stay at home. It has to be another income in the household.
That's what I mean. So when you work hard, it's not just working hard. And when I speak to a lot of men that I counsel through being a construction project manager, working hard is not the only thing that you have to do. You have to be really smart about how you delegate your time. If you're between the ages of 18 and 25, you should be an absolute slave to work up work ethic. 25 to 30, you should learn some better skills. Aim for management. By 30 to 40, you should not be doing labor work at all. You should be aiming to sit in an office, work management role.
Are you reading a script?
What?
He's are you on Google right now?
So this is what women react to when the man knows exactly what it is that he wants and what it is that makes other men should be good men. I have dealt with over 100,000 men over the last 7 years, and I speak to them the very same that I speak to you ladies now.
What do
you have an older mentality? Like, let me tell you something. We're not waiting to 60, 70.
I'm 28 years old, okay? And I have been a project manager for roughly around 7 years now. I learned at a very young age what values it is that I have from my father. That is why I speak the way that I speak and speak these points the way that I do.